Hey, 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 it is the extended edition of the Japanese Empire, and we're deciding to go for an extended run. So, let's do all the clicks required. Assign an admiral to the HQ. Garrisons are a bit of a problem. Chinese Socialist Republic is not Cebu. Oh, we have to manually change them all to Cebu? Oh, that's such a pain. We'll do them one by one. So this is way more cost efficient for growing compliance. You can make a collaboration government. Well, it's not a collaboration government. It's technically a... I don't know, like a puppet state. But it's not very cost effective, so I don't see the point. What we need to do now is this one. That's the one. Anyway, what we're going to go for is down to here to occupy Siam. And to occupy Siam, we need to make the naval faction more influential, which we have done. Tanks. I like tanks. More divisions. Pop them on the front line. Motorized priority. Just to let you know what we're working towards, what's the goal here, is we're just going to take out basically all of Indonesia. Got a big economy now, so we can exercise. I think we can exercise indefinitely as well. Yep. Just the right amount of coal. Coal? No, it's not coal, it's fuel. Yeah, that's really, really insanely bad for the economy, that. We're not going to do that. Actually, I was importing coal, wasn't I? What was I thinking? Alright, we've got an air force. Not really taking advantage of it, but we'll merge them up. I've got a little bit of fuel now. It's fuel, the word I'm looking for. Oil. They're the words. On the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't say them for whatever reason. Ooh. Yeah, we've done that. We can't do Tonkin bases because we need to have an army of 800k. Oh, it's so easy to do. We just need to add one more battalion on. Easy. Might as well make the division bigger, right? Doing for a classic 7-2. Return of the 7-2. Looks like it. And then we can do this one when the army sizes increase. Up to 800k. There we go. Still can't do this one, though. One of the following must be true. France owns Tonkin. And you have an army of 800k. More 90% war support. That's the kicker. Any way of getting some easy war support? Yeah, there we go. We have to do this one, though, because our government has collapsed. So we have to do that one regardless. Out of fuel. No. To get the next one here, we need to go for proximity fuse. And to do that, we need to get the radar. Radio. Not radar. Radio. You see in the red here, just spread them out a little bit more. And you'll notice they're not red anymore. No longer red in the face. Construction is a good one. Don't need the political power as much now. Construction's a better one too. Don't need nowhere near as much civilian factories anymore. So we're going to... Sorry, no money. Don't need as many military factories anymore. Get the word right. So we can make civilian factories. Just balance out the economy. Usually making them in opposite orders. We got the war support now? Yes, we have. Demand a Tonkin port here. This one. Okay, production's looking pretty good. Getting a little bit more trucks down. Need a bit more artillery. Balancing out the artillery. A little bit more damage. Just spotted that secret facility. Experimental facility is low supply. Oh, it's because we've got the Navy there. And that fixes that problem. You hold control right click for that one. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's the way you do it. Alright, infantry. To be fair with you, I don't even think fire concentration is the way forward, actually. I just went for it as an experimental thing for the line artillery. Soft attack for line artillery plus 10%. Does this give soft attack? No. 10%. Yeah, 10%. But this one does immediately. It's a bit of a catch-22 here. None of these particularly stick out, so I think that's the one we'll stick with for now. Large infantry units. Sorry, guys. Support artillery adding 20% extra soft attack per leg artillery. That's kind of cool. And support artillery adds 15%. Yeah. Doesn't really pair very well with the strategy I've gone for, though. Yeah, Boston. Man, the Tonkin base. Occupy. Siam. Will they give up the base? Yes, they will. Doing a naval invasion against you is actually really, really tricky. I have landed here before, but it's very difficult to grab that base. This one's actually considerably easy to grab, so I'm actually going to go for this one. Artillery, anti-air. Let's do this. We'll just make a combined arms infantry, basically. Not really anything spectacular, just standard infantry with artillery and technically a very a play style that is very Japanese reminiscent. The use of tanks was a bit more limited in the war. Let's just look at what our country's struggling with. So, research and civilian factory construction. That's militarism. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Surrender limit. War support. The army's a little bit sticky at the moment, so we could fix that by doing the army improvements. It's this one. Yep. Artillery attack is a good one too. Thorough plan is very good. Planning is meta. I think we'll move you guys to here. Low supply, you say? Ah, I do not care. 50 days, do a naval invasion. I think quite confidently this could go well. It's really hard with naval invasions sometimes, particularly nations that have not got a lot of ports. If you can't secure that one port, you're done for. This one's a good one. Gives extra supply range. Two spies in here. Don't really have the ability to declare war until we knock out Siam. Let me double check that. Yeah, I can't do this until I am fascist or 95% war support and actually extra manpower too. Wow, so we'll make the battalion even bigger. Will this give us 1 million manpower? Yes, it will. 3, 2, 1, exercise up. Realize we have not got an infantry specialist. Oh no, we actually do. Never mind, I did that in the video and I forgot. Oops, slept since then, guys. My bad. There we go. Strike the southern road. We'll actually declare war on the Allies earlier. Do that. Need more trains. Gonna add on support. Exercise up. Don't usually add them on this early, but this is a war that I feel like I'm very comfortably can win. I'm going to do the patrol here and here and split the navies in two so I can patrol both regions. Naval invasion's gone. Going to do naval invasion support. Running out of fuel, so we're going to jack that up. Division's landed. You go here. Snip this northern bit. You go here. One goes here. I'm doing S to split, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Alright, 5 speed it up, and then boom. Yeah, victory. Great. Full army here. Go here. Off you go. Is this a port on our side? No. That's good. These are low supply now. They're basically cut off. So you've inadvertently snipped them. Oh, it's civilian factory damaged. I kept seeing that pop up and I wonder what that was. Off you go. Air support? No, because there's no airports here. Whoosh. The unsinkable aircraft carrier. You want to go for the fascist path, you just have to work down all these middle focuses. There are a bunch of other army ones, I think. Type defense? Defense? American spelling of defense. Blech. This adds construction, division defense on core territory. That's not what we want. No. Defense of core territory inside of Australia. No. Well, this one's defense down here. But you need to work down this part of the focus tree because there's a 25% supply reduction. And now I think about it, probably want to go for logistics companies. Ooh, it's a difficult one to break that. And now we've reached a bad supply region. 3, 2, 1. And logistics. That's enough, and that's GG. That pop-up is I've never seen that pop-up so many times, but it's showing when things are broken. I actually kind of like that. You know what? I'm actually kind of into that. Chop, chop, chop. Off we go. Ooh, a free navy as well. I wouldn't mind a piece of it. One army here. Field marshal. No. One army here. Another army here. Another one here. And then another one. Yeah, that's it. Everyone get into position. Let's go. Aircraft. Well, sorry, Navy. What's the difference between aircraft and Navy, dude? I don't know the difference. Be aware, the penalty for out of fuel now kicks in when you're below 25% fuel capacity. It's not at 0. Well, hang on a second. Oh, it's scaling. It scales. So the penalty begins at 25% and then it scales down to 0%. Ah, that actually makes more sense, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, there is a... Oh, it's not a port here. This is a supply depot. Ah. And we're rolling low on fuel, so I'm going to have to cut that off. Yeah, our economy's taking some pretty big hit right here. And guys are in position. Don't need that guy anymore. Go here. Max planning. Extra artillery. Don't mind if I do. Yep. Looking good. 3, 2, 1. Hello on France. I've made a mistake. Forgotten about these. Oops. Man, they push out quick on that, don't they? The Burma campaign. There'll be a troop behind here. Yeah, there will be. Oh, there we go. Easy. Easy. A lot easier if I didn't actually... I didn't leave some divisions. If I left some divisions behind, that would have been a lot easier. And there we go. Jungle adaptations. You know what? That's actually useful for how I'm playing right now. Anyone else need to worry about? Nope. To make a field marshal front line here. So everything is... If you've completed their missions and they're done... means they can bro, what happened there is I think they thought they finished their order. What's this? There we go. Alright, Burma's gone. Vichy France is gone. Vichy France. Indochina France. You know, guys, when I usually record my videos, I don't usually speak and play at the same time, but I kind of play really fast with this. I kind of really enjoy that, actually. The kind of fast pacedness reminds me of the old days of, like, playing StarCraft and stuff. Man, we're absolutely demolishing them here. You've got a choice here. This is a tough choice, by the way. You basically get your 20% supply back and plus an extra 5% reduction, or you break even on the supply. Well, actually, no, that's a permanent supply penalty, but then you get entrenchment and defense. Big 10% defense too. It's not actually a small amount, that is it? It's not a small amount. Don't turn your nose up that. Calcutta. Logistics do. Now we We need support equipment. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. You're basically oversupplying this division way ahead of time, but it is what it is. Whatever. We actually have enough trucks spare. Wow. The Bismarck City. Oh, they're grabbing my islands. This is new. These areas indicate enemy fleets, enemy ships that are basically promoting domination in that region. Which is kind of cool in a way, because it lets you know that, I mean, if you ever wanted to put patrol there and actually intercept enemy ships, you could actually do that. Training division? Oh, these are special Indian divisions that basically hated British rule, and they decide to join the Japanese. Traitors to the Empire. And in this scenario, even the Japanese didn't want them either. Traitors. Logistics is very good. Logistical focus. Operations is really good too. So we got AUG. And breakthrough. Desperate defense is really good for manpower. Basically, it's basically a cheat. A 20% attack is insane as well. AUG. Grand assault. Army plus 5% extra breakthrough. That's 20% soft attack. That's very, very, very good. Where the deep battle doesn't give supply reduction anymore, which is just really rubbish. Guerrilla warfare is okay if you're defending. Depends on soft attack. Yeah, why is desperate percent so good? Reinforced rate, extra soft attack, extra 10% line artillery. Recon support companies plus 10%. Depends, rapid domination or desperate defense. The only downside of this is you only get that 20% attack at the very, very, very bottom. And we're pushing into India like there's nobody there. Issue now is supply tends to take a hit. They have changed the way a lot of these systems work now, so... Nuclear tank. Combined arms. Not something I'm taking advantage of though, is it? Mountaineer. Prepare the northern front. Never fixed the industry, did I? One of the issues you will run into when you're at this pace of the game is you will need extra construction to keep the supply up. If you're not able to do that, you will take a beating. Alright. Go here. I'll be honest with you, you need radar at this point. Don't have that. I think there is a focus that does give you an experimental aerodynamics facility. Right, let's end this. Come on. Come on, lad. You're gone. I'm going to be honest with you, the game is running incredibly quickly right now. Increased military spending, or the civic faction is subdued. Is that enough? That's the one you want to go for. This one. I mean, this one gives you a factory if you need the factory, but to be fair, the left one is superior to the right one. Left is better than right. In this world. I'm referring to hands, by the way, like right-handed, left-handed. You thought I was talking about politics, didn't you? Get out of here. This is a no politics zone. Tora, tora, tora. Stability, political loyalty is actually kind of good. Usually I go for the stats on the generals, but not today. Okay, there's some of these 4 bonuses. I think you can go for all 4 of them, but it allows you to activate an industrial concern. That has some good bonuses. So just read them very carefully. I know the tooltips are all mega huge, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not mentally banked them either. Yeah, that one's the bank. Factory output's the best one. I think it's this middle one here. Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, so many divisions. Zap. Alright. 2 ports. Connect up with the railway. 1 army here. Invading Iran, is it? Oh, I can't even invade Iran. There's not enough world tension. How insane is that? We conquer half of Asia. The Dutch aren't even in this war. That's insane. And here's me sitting on my hands waiting for World War II to start so I can declare wars. Okay, war support is taking a little bit of a beating. I actually think we need to go fascist now because we have to justify for war. So to go fascist, you have to go down the middle of this focus tree. The Imperial Assistance. Anything that's Imperial, you know, it kind of sounds a bit, you know what I mean? Kind of fascist, you know? Grand Battle Plan. 4.5 million manpower. What's going on? I don't know who this guy is, but I'm going to recall him. We're also going to get rid of some democracy and do more. Oh, that's way too ahead of time. I forget. With how much I've conquered, I think the game's like significantly progressed more than it has. Women. Oh, this one gives Shinto power. Yes. Would you like Shinta? Oh, it's not Shinto. It's Showa statism. Looks to be able to do a close economy despite being non-aligned. Ooh, that's interesting. Bit different. Bit different. I'm wondering if I've got the wrong... No, I've not. For a second, with how behind I was, there's a bunch of equipment. I thought we were on the wrong garrison division. Don't want no divisions. Go away. That's why I was thinking of Shinto, because I saw the archers here, the gate. State Shintoism plus minus 5% encirclement penalty. How does the philosophy of Shintoism mean that they're less likely to surrender by this less encirclement penalty? No, I'm genuinely curious. I'm just kind of curious in my mind how those two relate. How are they connected? There's a bunch of focuses here you can pick, and you just get a bunch of flat bonuses. This one is 2 mils. This one gives 5% construction, which is definitely the win. Yeah, balls to just build cities. But Dave, the economy. Exactly. I know you do get one of those through focus, but I've kind of distracted with other things. Oh, we were going to select the... Where is it? That unlocks 2 technologies that are good for artillery. Where is it? These 2. This one's the best one. Soft attack. Soft attack, the best. It is kind of sad in a way that you can stack so much soft attack where you don't have to worry about anything else. That's kind of insane, isn't it? I know I'm getting convoy ready here, and it's saying my war support. Probably should deal with that, shouldn't I? Alright, fair enough. We'll deal with it. Easiest way of configuring your fleet is just pull everything off you don't want. And then, with what you've got... Le convoy, le raid. I'll do that and that. Will this be enough? And I guess what you could do with the rest of the fleet is you could put these on strike force. So what will happen is that these guys will be escorting and they'll be inadvertently spotting enemy ships, and then they'll come out of their port if they spot anything. Just to clarify, strike force means they intercept. We're not actively engaging enemy. This mission consumes minus 75% fuel. So it still consumes fuel now, just being on the order. That's a massive change to how it used to be, guys. I just realized, too, I don't need fuel from America. I actually get it from you. It's weird that I'm not actually at war with America. This just makes me feel confused, almost. Supply. As you can see, I keep tweaking my logistics over and over again to make sure they're most optimal. I'm very behind on support equipment, but I will catch up with 15 factories. Is this what makes me fascist? Yet it is. The Imperial Rule Assistance Association. Try to play as quickly as possible, guys. Trying to squeeze as much content in within the hour to make it kind of entertaining. I don't like these videos being underwhelming and boring. I don't know. It's just not very fun for me. Yeah, I think we'll be able to justify in a second because we're at 49%. We need 50% to justify. I'm going to go for Iran. Exercise the boys. Bismarck Sea. Grabbing the islands. There we go. We're now fascist. We have the rising sun. Build up the Korean industries. Alright, let's go back to the one we were going for. Grand battle plan. Okay, the queue that they've got of ships here is ridiculous. Get rid of that list. Ah, I just killed my guns. Oh! That's just lost me a massive amount of production efficiency. Oh well. Your greed, Dave, has gone too far. The greed has to stop. Oh, well, we fixed the supply situation anyway. Screens, escort, patrol. I don't want patrol boats. Production cap, production need. Less reliable. See, I mean, they were catching up. I can play it by ear, and I know roughly how quickly you catch up when it comes down to support equipment. I just know from instinct. Dave's played too much of this game. The reason I'm building infrastructure here too is one, I want the resources, and two, I also want to keep reducing their autonomy. Radar. Very bad supply in Iran. Very, very, very bad. So you have to slide through and grab all their victory points immediately. It just causes so many problems. Push, push, push. Push, 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 push. Push, push, push. Alright, good. Iran. Iraq. Afghanistan. Alright. Search slot. Let's go. At this point, we're pushing so aggressively and so quickly. That I can just beeline to all the victory points. Higher industrial concern. I already have one. Don't I? Oh, they want me to hire one of those. This is a mission from one of the Zybus. Ability for war support. Justification time minus 20%. That's very good. God, there's some of these bonuses are fantastic. Fantastic. I think at this point of the game, you want to be investing. I was about to say into oil, but there isn't really a lot of oil here, apart from in the Dutch. East Indies. Alright. Changing the production around. We probably can make the division bigger now. Remember the optimal width's about... Is about 36. Even with the new changes that have been made in the new expansion. Hang on a minute. I swear I turned the speeches off. No, it is the same songs. For a second, then I was like, you damn it. Making me listen to the bloody speeches again. The supply is not connected here, so I'm going to have to go... Whoop, and there we go. There's a bit of an exploit I don't really talk very much about. If you connect the railways really closely by doing little tiny increments of small, like one province to one province, you can build the railways quicker. It's kind of not what the game devs have designed, though, so it's a bit of a wonky one. So what I was thinking when I kept talking about oil, I was referring to the fuel gain from refineries. A dam! Need rubber processing. If you have Western major countries guaranteed you as less than 75 relations, the Japan receives an additional synthetic oil technology bonus. Oh, okay. Cute. Build the bullet train. Factory energy consumption. Interesting. Railways connected. Yes, in the clear war. Off you go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Gotta connect them all. Alright, now it's free reign to just start chewing out and spitting out soft attack from all the upgrades. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Ooh, they're last standing. Very brave. Gotta grab Basra to connect the railway lines. Oh no, looks like we're not going to be able to grab Basra. Fair enough. Baghdad falls first. There are no Americans in Baghdad. Will anyone actually get that reference? Probably not. A very old reference. It does actually make me feel old mentioning it. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Well, if you Google it, actually, you might actually be able to... Oh, wow, you got a nuclear facility? Wow. That's from this. What was Japan's nuclear technology like in World War II? I'm just completely unaware of that a Japanese nuclear program even existed. Getting through this corridor is a nightmare, so just keep pushing. Push, push. There we go, beautiful. Beautiful. I'll take 2. I'm hitting all the out there memes here, guys. Alright, get over the Suez Canal. Don't feck about. Mess around. There we go. Off you go. Housing? Actually, oh, this is... Oh. Front line, front line, front line. Front line, front line, front line. Boom. Went silent there. Did you hear that? You could actually hear my thoughts for a second then, couldn't you? Like, you heard the concentration in my head. You bastard. Oh, I swore. I'm sorry, that's it. Video demonetized. I'm trying that replacement 1 division now because it's going to upset me too much. Being 1 division behind. We can get Alexandria before Mr. Incompetence gets it. The Japanese Empire, what? Oh, the bloody... Those Bangladeshis up to no good. Those East Pakistanis, you can never trust them. Once again, another reference that I don't think anyone's going to get. Well done, Dave. Champion of bad references here. Wow. What are we going to discover? We're going to discover flame tanks. Alright. Little tactic here. Just right click. Run down the Nile at 1,000 miles an hour. And if you're lucky, you'll get some circles. Keep going. Oh my god, amazing. Amazing. And now the Italians can deal with this bloody front. I hate this front. Ooh, this front triggers me. The Bengali people's memes. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This is some event that fires. I don't care. Some event for the rebels of Bangladesh. I think it usually fires sometimes from the Bengal famine. Yep, it has. It actually has. But I have no way of controlling the famine. Yep, it has actually fired from the famine. Yeah, see this soup, empty sewer bowl. This is the famine. But this is, I have no control over this because this is occupied land. So, like, I don't know. What am I meant to do about this? I don't know. It's completely out of my control because I have no... They should give you decisions for this, shouldn't they, if you think about it? But they don't. My economy right now is porky. Construction, rural development in a bunch of regions. The bullet train. 25 trains. Train construction speed for a year and a half. Supply range for supply depot. Yeah, why not? Break up the submarines, couldn't I? Give it to someone else. A new admiral. Convoy raid these regions. Man, I'm actually microing. Look at me, Daddy. I'm microing. Right click strong. Then you A move. That's again another reference no one's going to get. Alright, boys. You don't need to be here anymore. Probably should join the Axis at this point, though, shouldn't I? Oops. It'd be really nice to justify in Turkey, but 225 days? No! The dip of the spear. Armor? Which is so pointless because some of these, if they were to work more effectively, is they need to be paired with some infantry bonuses. Like this one gives 5% extra breakthrough. Yeah, but it's not really applicable for me, but here it is. That's the only one I'm aware that gives a bonus to something that isn't a tank. I suppose this would be a perfect opportunity to test out the new naval system, wouldn't I? How are things going? Okay, I'm knocking out a few subs. Thank you for that division. Tibet's looking quite dark. I think it's because all the weather conditions over it. Very big buff to the Axis, this. I mean, look at this Japan. Oof. Girth. Yeah, we're going to build the railways up and then, yes, push into the Soviet Union. 3 principles of memes. Anti-Comintern. Interesting. Kind of expecting to get an attack bonus into the Soviet Union. Technically, this one here is the Soviet path, isn't it? This one. Talk to me, talk to me. Okay. Okay. To be honest with you guys, I'm kind of actually zoning out. This is like so autopilot for my brain. I'm like, brain's going on adventures here. Boom. A little behind on artillery, but something we can catch up with. Radar's just been finished. Don't need that. Go for the radar upgrade. A bit of a radar here. Probably could do with a radar here as well. Probably one here as well. Oops. Activating the pings. My multiplayer friends will love that. Even though I'm playing by myself. Those Batman. Oh, are they not actually taken out? Singapore. We're exercising here, so we're not actually beating them. But oh, we're beating them for a second there. No. 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's only one place to attack from? No way. Actually, that makes it really difficult to break that. That's really bad. Alright, in that case, we'll send one guy over. Staff office plan. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. One time, the AI decides to take a little break and a sleepy time. Can't actually break it. Oh, they're actually retreating now. Eventually, they will be de-orged here. Queue them up. Front line here. Ooh. Front line. Oh my goodness. Justify. 10 days? Oh, wow. There we go. Done. Yeah, I don't think we justified that quickly. Christ. Sorry, blaspheming. My bad. I've never played at this speed before. Shouldn't complain though, should I? Just feels like I'm farming bonuses at the moment. This is the final part of the political focus tree, but the truth behind it is there's not really much to gain from being down here. There should actually be some reason to come down here, but there really isn't. I feel like you can stop and be like, well, I've got all the bonuses I needed now and I'm done. Off they go. Oh, balls. Passing through here in the famine regions means you can't railroad, so they're actually having to walk. And this is like, I have no control over this too, so this is like a really bad mechanic. It's bad. Again. 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 Non-aggression pact. Why don't we go a little bit further than non-aggression pact? Why don't you just invite me to your faction? A certain percentage of the faction manifest. Wow. Artillery, do it. Right, are they out of the zone now? Can you railroad? Yes, they are. Oh, when you're going through the zone still. Can you? Oh, can you leave now? There we go. Speed. Apparently they've nerfed the speed with the railroading. Oh, still 25 though. I don't know why they mean by they've nerfed it. I don't think they have. Yeah. Boom, you're in position. Oh, let's go. Breaking through here is the hardest part. Because we've got bad supply. We should really build a supply depot here. I'm really surprised there isn't one here to begin with. Go. Baku is your mission, your objective, your goal. 5 cities. Interesting. This is basically autarky a second time. 15% dockyard output? Wow! That actually is worth doing. Convoys, cheaper convoys. American embargo. Like I care. Hey, I should be having better supply here than anywhere. Hang on, how did we unlock armor? Oh no, we didn't. Did we? So when you unlock the whole T, you get the extra bonus, which is this one up here. Something I always forget about that. All right, we've got the artillery bonuses now, so we're going to take them. Let's go. Oh, another supply depot. Let's go. Aku. No. Yes, I think I might have to build a supply depot. Exactly. Yeah, and on hindsight, that probably would have been better to put one here. Ah, well. You live and learn, don't you? Push. Looks like if I keep pushing here, I will eventually break it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. No. Okay, nice try, Dave. Oh, the music kind of reminded me of Jurassic Park. It's so weird, isn't it? With the good supply, we're just able to chew through the front line. But without it, we're like really struggling. Oh no, motorized issues. Boom. Fix your logistics. Alright, radar's getting better and better. We see more now. Hang on a minute. Oh Christ, I forgot about this little gap. You gonna do this to me? Huh? No, not the whole front, just this. Once again, I think the AI here needs a big improvement. This is probably something I can actually agree with when the community complains that the AI isn't very good. This is a big issue. Like, why, for instance, is this spot here, are they working through here? I mean, it makes sense, but why don't they declare on Manchu or Mongolia too? You know what I mean? Oh, they actually are breaking through here too. Oh, hang on. Oh! Oh, no! Well, they're moving really quickly. They're moving incredibly quickly through here. Why can't I connect up? Oh, there we go. It's okay. You have to believe, and I'm a believer. And there's me a second ago saying, AI bad. I've learned my lesson now. Keep my mouth shut. Yeah, I can't break through here. Ah, that really sucks. That sucks. The lesson is then. Go here. Put a field marshal front line here. Cancel this front line. I'm just having the one army here. Another radar. Another radar. Another radar. Another radar. Another radar. Good for detection for planes, but also very good for detection for everything else. Put you on the end. Guess I could ask the Mongols to come to the war, I guess. Oh, look at them go. Our Mongol faction leader, Boyo. Alright, we're holding back here, but then there's a big bulge coming through here. I think I'm probably just going to get up to the hour mark and cut it here, because actually, when I think about it, why are they not in the war? Can you join the war, please? That's right, they're not actually in this war. I think the... Oh, it's because of the non-aggression pact, isn't it? Because of the Molotov-Ribbentrop pact. I think they're just not able to join this war for that exact reason. The truth behind it is when I get them in the war, it's pretty much over anyway. It's over. Over. Look at them breaking through, pushing back. What the hell is this? How did they break through into this gap? Greece, naval invasion. Oh, look at them go. I'm respect to the AI here. All right, can you like railroad to the bottom here? God, they are snaking so aggressively. Okay, I have a plan. What's happening is they're railroading to a front line here or here. The AI takes that land, which is good for them. But then what happens then is that when it gets taken, I change from railroading to another command so that they're kind of not getting to the front line very optimally. Look, they're walking now. Oh, I forgot. This bloody famine. The famine. Was what topped the Japanese invasion of the Soviet Union. It all makes sense if you really, really think about it. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, now it's pretty much the end. This bit, you have to kind of use your imagination, guys. I'm sorry. Use your imagination. Because I might not be showing this in its fullest extent. Is America in this war yet? No. Soon. Alright, they're pulling a few troops off the front line here. Oh, this is a very big bulge into their front line. Technically, if I connect north to south here, this cuts off all the east anyway. This is actually hurting me a factory count if you think about it, because I'm losing a lot of that compliance that I built up inside of China. Let me just go here. Oh! Oh! Well. Oh, well. You're doing very well, sir. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Alright. Oh, the time being. It's gonna be one of those victories where I push through here and defeat them. Literal a base race. And once again, the StarCraft boyos will know that reference. Alright, that is the one that gives the soft attack, so we will stack that one. We're losing a lot of mills here. A lot of guns backed up though. This is the perfect opportunity to switch back onto mills. Getting a little bit hairy inside of China here, but I'm focused on the fronts that are winning, because that's what you always do, guys. Focus on the winners, not the losers, you know? When you're down 10 ground, you put everything on black. Think of all the times you got it, you won, you know? Not all the times you lost. Oh, we lost a scientist. We gained a scientist. Go on this front line. Okay. We have some spies. All right. I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna do typically what I'm already doing. I think this is pretty much a win, actually. Surprisingly, doesn't look like a win, but this is eventual win. There'll be a point here. This front line will stagnate. We'll lose Korea, Manchu. Then there'll be like a middle China that will be able to kind of hold. Looks like Germany's joining this front line, which is really helpful to us. But then at this point, this is the breakout here. I realized too, I bet we could break here now. Yeah, we can. We don't even need the bloody supply depot. It's funny supply depots, isn't it? You spend so long building them. And there's Baku. And we don't have any oil problems now. But oil problems are magically fixed. More radio stations. Radio. Keep saying radio and radar. I'm getting the two mixed up. Put one there as well. Layer them in. My goodness. Complete a certain number of long-term faction goals. I'm not even setting my faction goals here. What are the faction goals? Secure strategic resources. Secure North Africa. Avenge the Versailles Treaty. Versailles? Versailles. Yep, we managed to push them back here. This is stagnating too. We are losing Manchu and Korea. I think at the minute, I think we might actually be able to cap them before. Boop, boop, boop. We're halfway. Just like the AI has suddenly just woken up. Right, everyone go on this front line. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep. The beauty of this now is we can just unify all the front lines and just make one long front line. Yeah, we can actually connect them all up. Whoop. There we go. On the other side too. Whoop. Everyone on this front. I bet this is someone I've forgotten about. Any divisions here? Nope. %, soft attack. That's just, it's just too high that for what it is. So the milestone is linked to the faction, is linked to the grand doctrine, right? Complete all the milestones will unlock these bonuses. Okay, so coordination. Coordination. Max entrenchment. Okay. It feels like the milestones need to be a little bit better. I don't think they're very good. Superior firepower is definitely the favorite there. I guess I wanted to stack the most soft attack. That superior firepower is the one you want. But that's always been the case. See, the past, Grand Battle Plan was the winner. Why does Afghanistan control Bengal? This game doesn't make any sense. Alright, guys. I am going to be anticlimactic here. Because I think I am going to cut this one. No, I won't. No, I won't. Let's go to the very end. I think when they lose Moscow and Leningrad, I think it's done. Yeah, 66%. And their pushback here is doing very, very, very well. Yeah, surprisingly, the Grand Manchu and Menchu divisions are holding in Mongolia really well, in Manchuria very well. That's the one gives a bonus to reinforce rate and unlocks breakthrough. Okay. I never really quite understood how the milestones work. I feel like the milestones should be big bonuses because they feel like they should be rewarding, but some of these bonuses are just kind of meh. That one's so good. Minus 10% supply consumption. Support company org. Line artillery soft attack. That feels like the winner. Yeah. Superior firepower is the winner. The only issue is you lose all your mastery if you switch off this. I think you get to keep the bits you banked, I think. Yeah, superior firepower seems to me is the best doctrine now. Milestones are the best. We are low on coal. Military industrial complex based in Korea. Yeah, the Soviet Union was not prepared for this level of blitzkrieg. 1, 2, 3. There was one downside of the Japanese focus tree. I do feel like I get most of my bonuses at the very top, and then I'm less incentivized to go to the bottom, you know what I mean? Feels like I'm already done. Kazan. Gorky. Yoshka Olal. Kirov. Kirov reporting. Is that it? Novosibirsk. Novosibirsk. I'm trying, guys, okay? As you can see, I'm a fluent Russian speaker. 90%. Big soft attack bonus there. You know, actually, one thing I realized, I wish that the sub-doctrines were different for the different master doctrines that you select. Kind of wish they gave different sub-doctrines. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Final radar unlock. You know, when you've got the big ones because they overlap. Just not pushing into Leningrad. It's always harder to push it because of the snow. The bullet train has been built in 1942. Historical game. Yaroslav. Point when there's like barely any victory points to push towards. Novosibirsk. Abakan. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that. Kirzil. Yeah, the amount of soft type stacked into this division now is just stupid. You have to take into account the size of the division based on the amount of power that it can swing. So this represents how tall the dude is. And this represents how hard it can hit. So imagine someone who's very, very, very short. But they've got the punching power of Bruce Lee. And that would be my division at the moment. I was like, we might actually knock them out now without actually taking Leningrad. That is rare, actually. Yeah, that's quite rare. Rare meme detected. Volodad. Oh, I give up. It was a nice run, okay? We did well. 98%. Our contribution is 42%. What a lad. So in Hearts of Iron 2, there was an event that fired if the Soviets lost, basically. And there's an event that fired, and it basically split the Urals. But it only applied, obviously, if the Japanese were at war with the Soviet Union at the same time. What has happened? Oh, that's new. That has to be connected? No? Okay. Guess not. What just happened? That's a bug. Oh, that's such an annoying bug. Oh. And I'm here giving you nice borders, okay? And the paradox I like. Nope, you can't have that. to go really slow, clicking each one. I want the oil-rich regions, right? And everyone wants Crimea, right? I do think with the amount of points that I've got in it, I think I take everything. No, I don't. New strategies, mass spam click everywhere. They updated the system and I swear it feels like it's not as good as it once was. What is this? Like the corridor. Land bridge. Where have I heard that before? There was a strategy in the olden days where you just surrounded the land and that was enough. Alright. To be honest with you guys, I did think about tapping out a lot earlier than that because I felt like this campaign was such a cakewalk. I kind of mentally zoned out. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. That is beautiful. Now, the United States. We're not even at war with them. Amazing. Guys, thank you for becoming a member. Thanks for enjoying this content. Sorry for zoning out. The truth behind it is, this was very, very easy. If you stack these doctrines in this certain way, you will do an incredibly easy job. It's kind of funny that we started off with a campaign of annexing China at a record pace, and now we have Bengali, Afghanistan. This is what we planned all along. This was the finished goal that we went for. The goal that I never stated. Anyway, hope you have a good day. Love you. Thanks for becoming a member. You're amazing. Bye-bye.